Welcome back to Outside Views Military. Today we're diving into a crucial aspect of modern warfare: anti-tank weapons and man-portable systems. Specifically, we're looking at the evolution of anti-tank guided missiles with systems like the Javelin and NLAW. To understand where these systems come from, let's first explore the early days of anti-tank warfare. Back in World War II, tanks were game changers on the battlefield. But with the rise of tanks came the need for effective ways to destroy them. The first anti-tank weapons were relatively simple, like the Panzerfaust or bazooka, which were essentially just rockets with a warhead. These early systems were effective at short ranges, but had significant limitations, especially in terms of accuracy and penetration power. Fast forward to the Cold War, and the battlefield changed once again. The Soviets fielded massive tank formations, which led NATO to invest heavily in anti-tank defenses. And this is where the idea of guided missiles started to take off. Unlike the old bazookas, these new missiles could be directed toward their target after firing, making them much more accurate and lethal. And one of the first major breakthroughs was the development of wire-guided missiles. These systems work by having a wire spool out from the missile as it traveled, with the operator guiding the missile to the target. The Tau missile, for example, was a game changer in this regard, capable of destroying even heavily armored tanks from a safe distance. But wire-guided missiles had their limitations too. The operator had to stay exposed while guiding the missile, which wasn't ideal in a combat situation. And now fast forward to the 21st century, and we've got systems like the Javelin and NLAW or NLAW. What makes these modern systems so revolutionary? For one, they are fire and forget missiles. This means the operator doesn't have to stay exposed to guide the missile. With a Javelin, for example, once you fire the missile, it locks onto the target and tracks it automatically. And this is possible thanks to an infrared seeker, which allows the missile to kind of see the target. The Javelin also has a top attack mode where it strikes the tank's weakest point, the top of the turret. And this feature makes it incredibly lethal against modern tanks, which often have a very thick frontal armor. The NLAW, or Next Generation Light Anti-Tank Weapon, is another brilliant piece of engineering. It's designed for close-range combat and can be used by a single soldier. Unlike the Javelin, the NLAW doesn't have a seeker head. Instead, it uses predicted line of sight technology. And this means the soldier tracks the target for a few seconds before firing, and the missile then calculates the target's movement and predicts where it will be when the missile reaches it. And this makes the NLAW perfect for urban combat, where engagements are often at close range and the operator needs to fire quickly. Both the Javelin and NLAW have been used extensively in recent conflicts, and they have proven to be incredibly effective. In Ukraine, for example, these weapons have played a critical role in countering Russian armor. They have shown that even heavily armored tanks can be neutralized by relatively small, portable systems. But what does this mean for the future of tank warfare? Are tanks becoming obsolete in the face of these advanced anti-tank weapons? Not necessarily. While these systems have made tanks more vulnerable, tanks still have a critical role on the battlefield. What we are likely to see is an ongoing arms race between tank armor and anti-tank weapons. Tanks will continue to evolve with more advanced armor and active protection systems, which are designed to intercept incoming missiles before they hit. At the same time, anti-tank weapons will get even more sophisticated, with longer ranges, smarter targeting systems, and perhaps even the ability to avoid active protection systems. In short, it's a constant game of cat and mouse. But one thing's for sure: man-portable anti-tank systems like the Javelin and NLAW have forever changed the dynamics of armored warfare. No longer do you need a large, heavy weapon system to destroy a tank. Now a single soldier with the right equipment can take out even the most advanced tanks from a distance. As we look to the future, the role of these weapons will only become more important, especially in asymmetrical warfare, where smaller forces are facing off against better equipped armies. The evolution of anti-tank guided missiles is indeed a fascinating story of innovation and adaptation, and it is far from over. And that's why I say thanks for watching Outside Views Military for now, but make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into modern military technology and leave a comment with your thoughts on the future of anti-tank warfare. See you in the next video, and you find the next one right here in the end screen.